What's up everyone? We will be going through my full build to let me achieve maximum damage as seen in the clips. I will be showcasing two main builds, which only difference would be the gear. Without further ado, let's get into the first build, which is for max one-hit damage. This is the build that gave 2 point for billion damage in one skill. Firstly, let's take a look at my sorcerer strength value. Around 9.8 million with Awakened Star Rage equipped. Now let's look at the stats. This build has very high attack at over 50k. The crit damage is also really high at 3016% plus 60% super crit damage. For the technique, we will be using Awakened Star Rage, since its Y move does insane one-hit damage. Also remember to have a skin equipped for that plus 10% damage. We want to max out the evolution for Awakened Star Rage as well. This can be expensive, but definitely worth it. Every node gives insane damage boost to each skill, so try to max it out, if possible. After that, we have the pathway used for Awakened Star Rage. For the highest damage possible, we will be going for the third path. Even though we do have 50% more cooldown, the third path gives 100% more damage, which is honestly very broken. This is probably the most important step, as any of the other two paths will not come close to the damage of the third path. Now let's take a look at our gear. We are rocking the full summer set right here. Triple solar flare for the gears, as well as summer shell 2 for the emblem. The best ailment to have on summer shell 2 would be water prison. This is because water prison traps and weakens enemies as well as deal damage over time, and is the best current ailment. With this full summer set, we are able to hit 10% as well as DMG AMP%, which are two extremely important bonuses for damage. The best stats to have on summer emblem 2 are attack percent, crit damage, and crit rate. The one I have here has 3/4 of those, which is decent enough. Now for the reason I chose triple solar flare gears. Other than the set bonuses, these gears give an insane amount of attack and crit damage. This is why my attack and crit damage stats were so high just now. This will directly translate to extremely high damage, hence we chose triple solar flare gear set. Next up, let's take a look at our weapon. Even though we will not be using the weapon itself, equipping one will provide insane stat boosts. So the best current weapon for said stat boosts is none other than the new limited Summer Blade. You can see the insane stats that it provides at max ascension, making it essential for the build. A good second option is the Zenith Blade, which has only recently been power crept by the Summer Blade. Next up is our accessory. I will be using Amanai's hat in this build, as this accessory is just too strong overall. And since it is so much easier to obtain than a perfect stat Yuki helmet while still being almost as good, we will be using it. Next we'll look at the clan. For this build, we will be using Tsukumo. Tsukumo is the best clan for Awakened Star Rage, and also has insane crit and damage boost. Because we are aiming for the highest damage possible on Awakened Star Rage ultimate move, this is the perfect clan. After that, we have stat upgrades. We will be going for a fence-focused build here, for maximum damage. So make sure to set your focus path to be on offense, and upgrade your offense path entirely. Also, don't forget to max out sorcery and vitality with your remaining stats, as they're important stats as well. Another essential part of the build is the evolution stats. The whole stat tree here gives a lot of amplification, as well as super crit stats, which are extremely important for endgame. So make sure you max it out as well. Then, we have Sorcery Heavenly Restriction. As we will be using Cursed Technique as our main damage source, this is pretty much required. The whole tree gives attack, cursed energy, amplification stats, and crit stats. This makes it another essential upgrade required for the maximum damage build. And last but not least, we have factions. Factions provide slight stat bonuses if you are in one with the bonuses unlocked. However, as you can see, even I am not in a faction. So if you can get into a faction, you can do even more damage. But for the large majority who finds it hard to join one, you can still do a lot of damage just as I did. As long as you follow my build as I mentioned before, having no faction should not differ by much. So then, how do I actually do the 1 skill damage? First, you want to have your Awakened Star Rage meter fully charged. You can do this by hitting your skills on any NPC. After that, press Y and hope it super crits. And that's how you get to point for billion damage in a single skill. But what if you want better overall damage? Something more practical. The problem with this build is that you sacrifice a lot of crit rate for higher attack. This means it is very inconsistent to hit your super crits, making overall damage lower. Hence, for this second build, there is only one thing that we have to change. And that is our gear. Instead of triple solar flare, we are going to unequip one. And in place of it, we will equip a supernova with crit rate stats. Ensure your supernova also has attack and crit damage stat if possible, so that you do not lose too much damage for crit rate. This way, we will have a build with healthier crit rate and super crit consistency. And since we still have to solar flares, 1 Summer Emblem 2, and Summer Blade, we still retain the summer set bonuses that matter. Now, since we are maximizing overall damage, we are going to equip 10 Shadows as our second cursed technique. 10 Shadows does crazy passive damage since the Shikigamis attack autonomously, so it'll be perfect as we spam our Star Rage skills. With this build, let's see how I managed to hit 156 billion damage in Infinity mode. Summoning all my Shikigamis first. Use Star Rage Domain whenever available. Your hardest hitting Star Rage skills are in this order. Try to use the hardest hitting ones as often as possible. Once all your Star Rage skills are on cooldown, switch over to 10 Shadows and spam all its skills. After that, your Star Rage skills would have refreshed, so switch back to it and attack. Repeat the same cycle over and over until you accumulate massive damage. You can already see the rate at which our damage is increasing, which is pretty crazy. The trick is to always have a skill active, so that you're constantly doing damage to rack up total damage numbers. So don't just wait for cooldowns to end, use any available skill possible. You can also use an attack vow to do even more damage. Now enjoy the rest of the clip. And there you have it, the highest damage build possible now. So that's basically the full guide on how I managed to do so much damage in my videos. Just remember to follow every step as closely as you can if you want to achieve that maximum damage. Thank you all for the strong support. Once we hit 10K subscribers, I will be hosting a Game Pass giveaway, so stay tuned for that. So subscribe to not miss out on more content like this.